Get on a boat and head west from a small Norwegian town called Stavanger, and you will come across a place that French novelist Victor Hugo described as the most terrible of all the gut rocks of the ocean, a place known as the Lysefjord. Hugo said, "It is a corridor 10 leagues in length, between two rocky walls of 3,000 feet in height. The water is black and heavy and subject to intermitting storms. In this sea, and in the midst of this solitude, rises a great sombre street, a street for no human footsteps. It is breathtaking to be in the middle of that corridor. You can't help but feel small, insignificant in the face of a towering, craggy rock face that will barely notice the blip of human existence in a timeline measured in ages. And when the weather comes in, it can't help but reflect the size of the rock it batters against. We were soaked, frozen, and humbled as we climbed through the clouds to the Sharag, the highest peak in the fjord. But then, when the sun was out, we witnessed the full beauty of this Norwegian landscape. We climbed up the longest wooden staircase in the world, 4,444 steps straight up the mountain, next to an old water pipeline for the now upgraded Flora power station. The rhythmic tread of step after step after step, sometimes almost straight up, was exhausting, exhilarating, and worth every drop of sweat for the views it rewarded us with. As the clouds came in and out, blocking, filtering, and revealing the sun, we were continually reminded how this place earned its name, Lysefjord, meaning the light fjord. The way the light reflects off the varying colours of granite rock, the pools, ponds and rivers we came across through the mountains, showed a natural beauty unique to this landscape, and one I think perhaps Victor Hugo missed. And I couldn't help but think, why do we hike? To find somewhere far removed from the noise of our times. To replace the steel and concrete structures of civilization with the immovable, eternal face of that much less fleeting form, nature. To find a silence, a stillness only possible when 10 hours from the nearest road, nearest town, nearest safety. To walk in rhythm with the nature around you that reveals your quiet mind, uncritical, uncalculating, just open, with nothing between me and the white fire of the stars but my thoughts, and they floated as light as moths among the branches of the perfect trees. I had vanished at least a dozen times into something better. And to remember, perhaps, that in every walk with nature one receives far more than he seeks. The rivers flow not past, but through us, thrilling, tingling, vibrating every fibre and cell of the substance of our bodies, making them glide and sing. And just for a moment, remember that we are not separate from this thing around us. We're part of it, shaped by it, sustained and affected by it, if we let it. As I get older, I realise that I need this more. The nourishment that these sorts of places can provide. Nourishment of mind, body and spirit from all that surrounds you when in this deep nature. The stillness, the earth, and of course, the light.